Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of SmackDown Ring Report. Coming up here on the SmackDown Ring Report, the men's Elimination Chamber match participants meets on SmackDown. Later tonight, we'll find out which one of these six men will head to WrestleMania and get an opportunity to become #1 contender for Drew McIntyre's WWE Championship. You see the list right here. You see Devon Evans, Trick Williams, Cody Rhodes, LA Knight, um, Randy Orton, without Jey Uso, but something goes down tonight. And Jey Uso is out of commission. We'll talk about what's going on in the latest details and update, and why is a new monkey wrench added to Elimination Chamber. We'll talk about it coming up. Also, too, the WWE Women's Tag Team titles are on the line as Reinhold, better known as Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, defend the Women's Tag Team titles against the irresistible forces of Nia Jax and Lash Legend. Nia Jax and Lash Legend win the WWE Tag Team Championships. We'll see coming up. Well, it's this. The powerful Oprah Finby takes on The Miz in an instant squash match. You'll see that coming up. Well, it's this. Uncle Howley and Solo Sikoa are set to collide one-on-one. Let this go down. We'll see coming up. As well as Carmelo Hayes set to put his hosting U.S. Championship Open Challenge. Who's going to step up to meet Carmelo Hayes in his Open Championship match with the U.S. title? We'll see coming up. As well as a backstage altercation last week as Jordan Grace will step in the ring against Candice LeRae. We have this and more as the Pro Wrestling Show starts right here, right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Kendrick Dix here. Now, you can join us here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect and our streaming platforms as well. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing here on the Pro Wrestling Show. All right, let's not waste no time whatsoever. Let's get things started right here, right now. We're gonna get things started right here with Jey Uso. Jey Uso was set to be a part of that Elimination Chamber match, but I think things just threw away the monkey wrench. Jey Uso got attacked from behind. A lot of people are wondering who attacked Jey Uso from behind. Jey Uso, one of the popular characters, now maybe the trailer is kind of hot and cold on him and stuff. Let's see what's going on, but a lot of people were scattering around trying to see what's going on with Jey Uso. Jey Uso laid out fairly. You need to get some answers and stuff, get some clarification of what was going on. Even Jey Uso knocked out, laid out, so that thus means that he's not going to be part of the chamber match tonight. But I'm kind of wondering, thinking what could have went down. Jacob Fatu went and aided his cousin and went on to the ambulance to help tend to his cousin. Jacob will come back a little bit later about what was going down a little bit later on. We saw that as well. But all six participants of the Elimination Chamber was in the ring, airing out their grievances on who was going to do what and who was going to win their match, be heading on to WrestleMania, or punch their ticket to WrestleMania. We saw a little tease with Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. Randy Orton does RKO Devon Evans out of nowhere, laid him out. Trick Williams talking his stuff. LA Knight, everybody was talking word salad or something. That's new word of the day. The word salad. But everybody played their case. Everybody want to know who's going to be heading to WrestleMania as #1 contender for the WWE Championship. That's the question that everybody wants to know. Randy Orton saying he ain't going to be nobody's friend because that chamber is the same as Cody Rhodes. But we know these two men will want to head out. But we'll see how it's going to be played out eventually. coming up. Well, since Jey Uso is out of the chamber, Paul Heyman and Vision wanted came into the picture, and General Manager Nick Aldis really didn't want to do this, but he had no choice. He had to find a replacement. He Aldis consulted with Raw General Manager Adam Pearce, and they came up with a solution saying that if a nice match when Logan Paul was trying to get Crusade going or trying to, persuade Logan Paul wanted to be in the match. But Logan Paul had to go against Jacob Fatu, which is crazy. Going against a savage like Jacob Fatu. Somebody named Fatu came back. But when the opportunity presented itself, Jacob Fatu got into the match itself. Fatu got himself in it, and he did. Fatu really showed the way he'll get his match later on tonight. Well, I told you last week, Miz working himself against Open Finn. He was trying to make himself tag along Open Finn, probably like his boundary or something. Well, Open Finn wasn't interested and told Miz he'll have a match with him next week. So the stage was set. Miz second on the powerful Open Finn. What match that was? That was a squash match. You asked me. Miz was talking smack to Open Finn. Open Finn wasn't hearing all that. Open Finn had got counter, did his move, then started countering it, tried to do skull crushing for them. Until Open Finn came out of nowhere. Open Finn powerbomb Miz, and got the 1, 2, 3. And Open Finn come on, breakout star. Open Finn doing what he needed to do, and Open Finn victorious in his match tonight. One day my Open Finn coming up rising star, along with Trick Williams and along with Javon Evans. So rising stars real quick. Trick Williams coming up rising star as well. So Open Finn doing the same thing as well. So Open Finn getting himself together. I can say that at least that we can put the pieces to the puzzle and stuff like that about Open Finn. Open Finn really could be a major player down the road. So we'll see about that as well. Well, this right here. Canada Ray still trying to help her depressing husband, young girl, get over. Muscle champ was no longer with him. You got to do it on yourself. And, a lot of pressure manners for Canada. Like what she had to go through and that she had to endure. Well, she went against Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace defeated her tonight. Jordan Grace putting the end to that nonsense that she had going on as well. So see how that went down. Well, we told you Uncle Howley versus Solo Sokoa 1-on-1. Uncle Howley versus Solo for the lantern, I guess. Solo stole the lantern. Solo didn't give it back. Solo do what he wants to do with it. Solo for the most and stuff like that. So Solo trying to figure out what's going on, what the compliment can be. Solo stuff like that. Well, Uncle Howdy had won the match and tried to get his lantern back, but Solo's goons came out of nowhere and prevent that from happening. So it's a battle war between Solo and Uncle Howdy about that lantern that got that strength, that power, and what's going on. So I guess that lantern really controls the fate of the flower flies. I guess Solo wants to fate of that. So do that. Well, speaking of that, Um, Jimmy Stratton was in that. Jimmy Stratton won her match against Kyrie Singh. Briz was supposed to go against Oscar, but Oscar told her she wasn't ready. And then Oscar said she's smart and she knows that um, what's going on. Oscar didn't really put himself out there. So you saw Oscar with that going on. Jimmy Stratton building momentum for Elimination Chamber. We'll see if she can build that momentum later tonight. She can win the chamber and go on to WrestleMania and become the go on to meet Jay Carhill for the women's title. But speaking of that, it looks like Jay Carhill might find her challenger for her championship. Jay trying to stroke the bear a little bit with Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky defending the tag team titles against the irresistible forces. So we saw that now. Them tag team titles on the line. Irresistible forces, some new women's tag team champion. That legend used some move to pin Rhea Ripley and cover the championship belt. Rhea Ripley, no longer the women's tag team champion. Now, Lash Legend and Nia Jax, the irresistible forces, are now the women's tag team champion. So we'll see they head to WrestleMania to meet proper the belt twins. So how that's gonna go. But we'll see. But it kind of opens up. Will it be Rhea Ripley versus Jay Cargill, the WWE Women's Championship? That kind of look like that's the stronger match. So you're Trippin' Scratton versus Rhea Ripley. Seen that over and over again. So we kind of know what that's going to be, but that's how it's going to play out. Well, it looks like the general manager, Oliver, Solo, he told Solo, hey, do, and on the hell got in here. So they're going to end the feud sometimes some week, but we'll see how that feud is going to go, how it's going to be. So looking forward to seeing that. Them just our house. Carmelo Hayes was in action as well. He put the U.S. Championship on the line against Zack Ryder. Carmelo Hayes won his match tonight. Much mad respect for Carmelo and Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder, former U.S. champion, Matt Cardona. Matt Cardona can't get the job done. Yeah, what it is. But, Carmelo was looking forward to meet Dragunov. He wants to trade him. But Dragunov, he got more fish to fry, more problems at hand. He'll give him Carmelo back when he least expected. So Carmelo get ready for that. Well, this is the main event. Jacob Fatu taking on Logan Paul to fill in the spot for Jey Uso. Replace Jey Uso. Jey Uso would attack uncertain moments from in the back. Moving the whip went down. Well, you saw what happened. The Logan Paul campaign that he wanted to be in the match. Logan Paul got in the match, but he's not going against Jacob Fatu, the general manager, warning the match was going to go down. But the match did go down tonight as well. If that masked man continue on, whoever this masked man was came out of nowhere, came hidden till Drew McIntyre came and made giving it help Logan Paul win, which I didn't think Logan Paul was going to win. Logan Paul pulled the upset of the year by winning the match. Now Logan Paul heads to the chamber tonight, replace Jey Uso, and Logan Paul get him a shot at the WWE Championship against Drew McIntyre. We'll see. This is getting crazy and crazy. Week by week for the road to WrestleMania. Move on. All right, that does it for the SmackDown Ring Report. Don't forget, later on tonight we'll have the Predict the Outcome special as well as the review. So, two shows, Predict the Outcome special before the Elimination Chamber, or during the Elimination Chamber pre-show, and the review immediately following Elimination Chamber. So, for me being Kendrick Dix, saying so long, thanks for watching the Pro Wrestling Show.